Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Los Angeles. And what better way to be welcomed to LA than by Steve Nissen, CEO and President of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Steve, would you mind standing up for a moment? Thank you. Thank you for that amazing video and for all you've done to keep this community strong, especially through the challenges LA has faced recently. I think that deserves another big round of applause, don't you? Thank you again, Steve. The work you and your team do is part of what makes the city so special. And speaking of special, look around us. We're standing here at the Grammy Museum, a place built to honor the boldest, most original voices in music. Voices that shaped culture. Voices that shifted politics. Voices that moved entire generations. And where else could we hold this conversation but here in Los Angeles? A city with nearly 400,000 creative workers, more than anywhere else in the world. A city whose creative economy drives over $200 billion in output across music, film, fashion, gaming, and design. The birthplace of Hollywood, and the modern capital of IP creation and IP licensing. We decided to host our very first user conference right here because the Grammy Museum honors not just artists, but their ideas, their rights, and their legacies. There's no more fitting place to gather the world's most creative brands, legal visionaries, IP pioneers than here in the epicenter of originality. Originality is sparked by an idea, and sometimes that idea can change the way an entire industry works. For me, that original idea was MarqVision. My path to it wasn't straightforward though. I started in management consulting, moved into fintech, then eventually found myself at Harvard Law. And it was there, in a trademark class, that I discovered something shocking. Counterfeiting isn't a side issue. It is the largest criminal enterprise in the world, worth over $3 trillion, nearly 8% of global trade. And no one was solving it fast enough. That's when the idea clicked. What if we could use technology, AI, and computer vision to protect creativity at scale? That was the founding spark. Together with some friends at Harvard and MIT, we built the first prototype. And we named it MarqVision. Mark for trademark, and no, contrary to the popular belief, not after myself. And vision for the technology behind it. Since the company's founding in 2020, the stakes couldn't be higher for original ideas today. Every brand, legal team, CISO, e-commerce manager in this room knows this. The creative world is under attack. Fakes aren't hiding anymore. They're flooding marketplaces and outright competing with you, disguised as quality dupes. Impersonation scams are no longer amateur. They're sophisticated enough to fool executives and me. AI-generated images and videos make it easy for resellers to make listings look like it's from the real brand. Pirated content quietly eats away traffic, revenue, and your trust. And the tools that brands still rely on, they're still outdated, manual, and hopelessly slow. So that single idea I had as a student has now grown into a vision for protecting ideas everywhere. An IP operating system that transforms brand protection into brand control and growth at every digital touchpoint. And this vision is written into our entire product roadmap, from MarqFolio to MarqAI to MarqLaw. And that idea got the attention of Silicon Valley. Earlier this month, we announced a $48 million investment led by Peak 15, formerly known as Sequoia Capital, India, bringing the total investment to $90 million. They were joined by Salesforce Ventures and HSG, Sequoia Capital China. We've raised more in less years than any other brand protection company in the world. So, why us? Why now? Because we chose a different path. Instead of just selling tools or billable hours, we're building an operating system that actually delivers the outcomes directly so you can really see the impact and control your brand value. And here's how. We integrate AI agents that work around the clock, scanning, flagging, and enforcing with speed no human can match. We pair that AI with experts who are 100 times more effective because of it. And most importantly, we deliver results, not just dashboards or reports, but real impact that protects your revenue and controls distribution. Our customers believe in this approach too. In just 4 years, we've crossed $20 million in ARR, doubling our revenue in just 1 year, and partnered with over 350 brands. And we even landed on the cover of Forbes as one of the companies redefining the future of IP. Let's quickly go to the next slide, please. At MarqVision, we don't just see ourselves as another tech startup, or another brand protection company, or a market intelligence agency. And that's been our paradox since day one. We're a tech company that's VC-backed, for sure, but obsessed with human creativity. We build with legal-grade precision, but artist-level empathy. We're multilingual, multicultural, and multi-product, because creativity itself has no borders. When customers work with us, what they feel isn't just relief. They feel understood. Because we just don't stop fakes, we protect the moments that make a brand unforgettable. But sometimes, the best way to understand the power of what we're building isn't through slides or data. It's through a story. So I'll let Bin Kim, our head of product for MarqFolio, come onto the stage to kick us off for the first chapter of our story.